Okay, folks, we are live once again. Welcome back. For the next match tonight, we have Brutes against Hydra. Unfortunately, it looks like Hydra was unable to field the full team tonight. So, what could have been a pretty good match is not going to be at all. But we'll see what we see. So we've got Grumf, Branzol, Auorodict, and Jojo in what is going to be Jojo's first appearance in the league. It'll be nice to see how he performs, even though, you know, these are somewhat different conditions than we expected tonight. Then Hydra has Aroc, Hydra, and Perrinn. You know, making this exciting is going to be all up to Perrinn trying to get off some chokes, a lot of chokes, because they're going to have a lot of damage coming at them. It'll be nice to see. We've seen a couple of barbs in ACFL already this season. Grindel has done a very good job for himself. Grush has been in there once or twice, and but this, like I said, going to be Jojo's first appearance. Let's see if he can see how fast he is. I guess that's going to be the only thing we're really going to be able to get a good sense of in this particular matchup. You know, take a look and see how fast he is on the respells, you know, the nectar quaffs after dispels, things like that. See how he manages being cast on. Looks like not quite sure who Brutes are focusing at the moment. You know, it looks like a little bit of Perrinn. Wow, Medio's so good. Aroc's returning fire with the cones. Auorodict gets a weapon toss off, throwing those weapons away, and that was Aroc's weapon. And yeah, they're all dying very, very abruptly. There's just too much damage from the Brutes to handle. Aroc dies. Hydra is going to die. There we go. Perrinn chokes out Grumf, but really doesn't matter, I don't think. I mean, this is just going to be a very one-sided and very short 3-0. It's very unfortunate. I was looking forward to this match. Yeah, I did know ahead of. I mean, I'm just disappointed. Veristay is not here. Reckless not here. I would have liked to have seen Rogel maybe instead of Perrinn up against Brutes. You know, he's got a little bit more reliable chokes against a team that has a lot of decent high strength races. And the odds were only 4-1 on the Brutes. I think that's I think after the 10-1 odds the Stars had, I feel a little cheated, honestly. I feel like we got snubbed. Should have at least had like 8-1 odds. I mean, those 10-1 odds at least tempted somebody. I don't think 4-1 got too many rubes. Perrinn still staying alive. But I don't know for how long. You know, he's just hoping he can delay a little bit. But with that dirt kick, he's not going to be choking anybody for another few seconds at least. Now the dirt kick is off. He might try and go. He's probably going to try and go for the choke on Grumf. Jojo's waiting for him, and Grumf does score. Branzol's going to run the second flag. A little slow on the pickup though. Again, not that it's too important, but it's a good habit to get into to stagger the captures, get that pickup the moment the first flag is scored. And Auorodict is trying to hunt down Perrinn, but he's doing a good job of staying away, staying alive, and at least trying to be a nuisance. Branzol switching out a lot of gear, so he's obviously healed up as much as he needs to. Perrinn does get a choke off on Aroc. Territory is out, but Jojo is on her immediately, and she's already in red health after like 3 rounds. One more good round like that and she's dead. And she's got nobody to heal her right now. Jojo working to take Perrinn down, and Perrinn gets dispelled. That could be the end of him, but not quite. Territory does go down. Perrinn still proving extremely resilient, has not died yet. And Aroc is back on the field, throwing down some cones. And Grumf returning fire with Meteo. Aroc looking like he's about to die in the next round. And there it is. Jojo bouncing off the dwarf, though. It's kind of funny. We have the third flag pickup for Brutes. Looks like Grumf is running it this time around. And he does get choked. But now he is back up almost immediately. Bit of a bad choke there right before the tick hit. Oh, he interrupted the flag capture though. So I take it back. That was a very good choke on his part. And I'm pretty impressed with Perrinn's resilience here. He's just not letting them finish him off and have the freedom to do what they want. Another choke on Grumf. But Perrinn is taking more damage here, and I don't know how much more he can take. You know, there's nobody on his team with healing of any kind. So he's taken all of this damage, and, you know, yeah, he stayed alive, but he can't be far from death right now. I mean, there's nothing, I don't think he can buy enough time. Unless he can get, well, no, there he goes. He's going to get another choke off on Grumf here in just a moment. Maybe. No, and here we go. This is a game right here. The next 2 seconds. There we go. So a clean 3-0 for Brutes. Not the most exciting conditions. Like I said, it would have been much more interesting to see a Brutes versus Hydra match where Hydra has shown up, but this seems to have been the issue plaguing them all season. They've got a very solid team when they can show up. And this is the reason, you know, in my opinion, probably the only reason that Hydra is not comfortably in the lead for that number 3 seed. You know, they just can't get their players to show up every night, and it's costing them. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Relatively short night tonight, and unfortunately I did have to do the cast myself, so I know it's not as interesting as it maybe otherwise could have been, but that was the matches, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I should be here and casting for both matches as long as I can get off work in time.